It's why his company was established here in London. It's why he wanted to teach at places like Cambridge and Oxford. He wanted to, his son went to the computer science program. I believe it was at Cambridge. And
he's a refugee as well. He's a refugee of Australia.
From Australia.
And he's
even
refuge,
to the point,
he sought refuge here in England.
To the point that he wanted his court cases to be held in UK court because he had such a reverence for, if anyone can get this right, it would be the UK court. Yeah. And
he was wrong.
And he was wrong.
And
he was
I
wrong
said
on
that to him.
that
I
point.
said, do you think you can get justice in the UK courts?
They're corrupt.
And it's interesting. I think he's having a crisis over it, frankly, because
they work for the banks.
Well, yeah, but he had so much faith in the system at its best, and presumed that I'm showing them what I have and who I am and all these things, and they'll respect it. He's a British lord, you know, like it, and so it's interesting to look at just how much. That's the story that we've heard 100 times on this trip now, is the, you know, here's this great man and this great idea and this great thing that happened, and then there's always the squawk in the background of, there's all these people that got screwed or killed or deported or enslaved on the, you know, it's like, here's all the people that lost because of this great victory too.
Or suffered
suffered in some way,
to bring it through the generations so that we could benefit.
And it's interesting. The double-edged sword of progress is, it's always, wow, what a tremendous thing that we've accomplished as a people. And then there's always the victims of that innovation who are like, well, I've just been obsoleted by something.
But are we really doing justice to their memory if we throw that away?
Indeed. Well, I think that's the beauty of it.
Which I did for many years.
We come to look at a ship that is completely obsolete, but to say, wow, you know, at some point, this was the pinnacle of technology, or at some point, the greatest minds in the world said, we're going to build this building right here, right now, and it's going to help make us a better people. And I think, you know, we can be those people. We're doing the same thing with Bitcoin. We're looking at it. We're competing with other people that want to be remembered by history for making a change that may last 500, 1,000, or 10,000 years into the future. And if we're right, there may be statues of us overlooking some great thing at some point in the future, right?
Make it so.
Now, how many statues have been made to Satoshi and images of him?
Weird vestiges of Satoshi too.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing, is that right now they're kind of competing to create the image of Satoshi. They're trying to make Satoshi in their own image in so many ways because of that competition. You gotta make Satoshi look like X or Y or Z, and Satoshi just is Satoshi, and it's a very important thing to get right. And we're really good at getting things right, and we're also very good at getting things wrong and deciding they're right anyways. And I think that's really the important thing about making sure that the facts get written to the chain in distributed consensus such that nobody can wipe them away, nobody can erase your history. If you write it in the right way, it'll be remembered forever. And that's really what we're here to do.
And you can't tell stories.
We're here to set the truth straight and keep it there forever. So.
And I think also I wanted